William Ruto's UDA members of parliament are now coming out ganging against the Martha Koome's judiciary, claiming that they are sabotaging the government because of how the judiciary declared the Finance Bill 2023 in totality illegal as per the Constitution of the Republic of Kenya. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the analysis of this channel. Please just do me a favor, ensure you like the video. When you like the video, you automatically support the work that I'm doing in this channel. Because I have realized that sometimes you bump into the video, you watch, and you forget liking the video. So I'm just reminding you, in case you forget, please like the video. Thank you so much for that like. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the Kenya Kwanza government, they are literally not in accordance to the law. There are several issues or decisions they made since they took over the office. But clearly, you can understand, we are having individuals governing this country, and they don't understand the rule of law. And so, these UDA members of parliament, they are coming out to question the action that was made by Martha Koome's court, declaring that the Finance Act 2023 was illegal and not as per the Constitution of the Republic of Kenya. I want you just to listen to one among these UDA members of parliament, so-called Alice Nganga, the member of parliament of Thika Town constituency. Then we continue.
Why don't every person stick to their own role? As we come here to make laws, but immediately we do that, the judiciary find it fit to go and annul everything that we have done here. So what is the point of having this house? If everything we are going to be passing in this house, they are going to be finding it not fit to be part of the laws that we pass in this parliament. I would say every person to stick to their own duties. And if the judiciary really want the parliament not to exist, we need to start by cutting on their budget. Because if we don't give them money, if they feel the pinch and the heat of us not giving them money, then they'll make sure when they are making rulings, they know those rulings affect the entire nation. So where they sit, if they can wake up in the morning, they have fuel in their car and they have salaries, they don't care of the rest of the Kenyan citizen.
So they are claiming that if the judiciary is ruling several issues against them, and these are the laws made in the National Assembly, then they must decide to get rid of one of the arm of the government, either legislature or judiciary. But the question is, can you compare the members of parliament in the National Assembly and compare the judges, magistrates, advocates, counsels who are in judiciary, and you compare with these members of parliament? Who are these people who are so incompetent? It is members of parliament. Because you cannot tell me today the judiciary did the wrong thing just for quoting the rule of law as per what should be followed. And now they are claiming that Martha Koome's judiciary is against them. And so even the fund allocated to them must be reduced because the judiciary seems like working against them. The question I want to ask you today, for example, can you compare Alice Nganga and any judge in our courts? Several of them are illiterate. And even some laws they are passing in the National Assembly is not as per the rule of law. They are either being convinced, being paid to pass certain laws. Then you want to tell me that judiciary is incompetent than the National Assembly. In fact, before we talk about the incompetence of the judiciary, we must clear the air. We have several illiterate members of parliament whom they are being confused by being given handouts. And they're being told, you don't pass it, you face the consequence because you are in the party of the president. You are being paid such kind of maybe money to pass a law that is going to favor the interest of the president. And so when the judiciary is coming out to remind these members of parliament that hapa nayo mmefanya makosa, they're now coming out to attack the judiciary. That look, if you continue like this, you're going to reduce the budget allocation in the judiciary. Another question is about the judiciary. They also sometimes back failures. And so for now, they're trying to redeem themselves. But the truth of the matter, they also failed us. When was this Finance Act passed? And today they are coming out to rule it against the government of the day. It means that everything that the government of the day has done is illegal, not in accordance to the constitution. So hii sarakasi yote unaona ni wale ambao walikuwa naongoza kulingana na maarifa na maushauri ya William Samoei Ruto. And that is why when I told you here that William Ruto has captured the judiciary and he has captured the legislature, and so they're having interest of conflict. Someone is trying to say that no, the movement I saw with the Gen Zs, we must redeem ourselves. The same National Assembly, they are confused, totally confused. They don't know even what to do. And that is why they're feeling like what they have been doing is in accordance to the law. But again, they're being told it is not like that. It is not like that. So then eventually, when you look at even several issues, several laws, these members of parliament passed the other time, you will realize that we are having those people who never even learned what they were doing. They were just being called in status. They are being told, lazima mpitishe, lazima mfanyi, lazima mfanyi. So they are feeling like the judiciary is now nullifying everything about them. Null and void. They are being told, what you're doing now, it is not in accordance to the law. But again, the question is, as now the judiciary is making more effort to redeem themselves before the people of Kenya, do you think that the parliament is going to redeem themselves? Are you sure? I'm not sure. Because the same individuals are there. The only thing we had was to dissolve the parliament. We have a new election. Because we are having those nedana tupu. How I levy anything. Now the same individuals how do pass hizo laws yenye sasa inapingwa na koti sasa. So who is disappointing who? It is parliament disappointing William Ruto after William Ruto captured the parliament. So William Ruto wanted these members of parliament to do what he wants them to do. If you don't do, you have the repercussions and the consequences. And so ilibidi wafanye vile William Ruto alikuwa anataka. The reason being is that they've forgotten what they were elected to do. These members of parliament, you were elected to represent the interest of the people. But seems like these individuals are representing the interest of William Ruto. So for now to come and claim, cry like babies, that now judiciary wanatuonea, sijui wanatufanya tunaonekana kama watu illiterate. Yes, you are illiterate. You don't know anything. And that is why when you are told to have your stand, they never had. They never had a stand to say, Mr. President, but again, this is the rule of law. Mbona turuke? Can we follow the constitution? William Ruto had Attorney General who was to advise him as per the constitution should be. But William Ruto advised himself. Attorney General was just there to each salary. That is it. Even today, I know we are going to have another Attorney General called Dorcas Oduor. Are you sure William Ruto is going to be convinced by such kind of advices. Because the man wants to be in the Ministry of Health, the man wants to be in Judiciary, the man wants to be everything. He wants to advise himself. Then what can you say? Still you believe that the parliament is working more than even judiciary? Even if judiciary is incompetent, kuna issues hapo wametufail sana. But now coming out to say Finance Act 2023 is illegal. It doesn't mean that yale MPs walifanya ilikuwa mzuri. They were just doing it to, of course, please their master. And so they have realized that they are being kicked out with their punitive laws. They're feeling like, now we should reduce the budget allocation to the judiciary. Come on. You members of parliament were so illiterate, incompetent. The only thing we should do, recall them, have new elections. Ladies and gentlemen, what do you think? Drop your opinion at the comment section below. Otherwise, thank you so much because of your great support. Please consider subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing this video. Bye-bye till you meet in another video.